Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? It's Libby and I'm going to teach you a little bit about having a healthy back and avoiding some low back pain. You know what? The most common issue Americans face is low back pain. 60 to 80% of Americans suffer from low back pain, and some of that we really can prevent by just doing what I'm going to show you today, all right? So first of all, your low back issues can stem from inadequate core strength. And what does that mean? Well, our core is not just our abs, it's our entire trunk, your gluteals, your back extensors, your pelvic girdle. And so we need to keep all that healthy by making sure we're doing the right strengthening exercises, flexibility, and mobility in our daily lives. And a lot of times we just do our workout and we don't think about adding flexibility, or we leave out core strength. So I want to give you some exercises today, 5 exercises to incorporate into your routine. One reason we are struggling with low back issues nowadays is because people are more sedentary and we're working at jobs that require us to sit. And so sitting can lead to muscular imbalances, a weak core, which increases your risk for injury. So slouching in your chair starts that inactive core. Our brain stops sending the message to our abs to work, and so we want to work on our posture too. Another thing is your psoas, which is your powerful hip flexor. It shortens when you sit a lot, and that increases stress on the low back. And then also your gluteals, the old booty here. Those are real, important muscles. They're hip extensors, and they become lengthened and weakened, and that also compensates the low back. So hamstrings that are tight is another factor. So if we put all those things together, you're really going to be in trouble with your low back eventually. So let's do some preventive things. Let's strengthen our core. Let's improve our flexibility with the next few exercises to help keep you healthy and strong. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is start with a bridge. So for those that have never done this, you're going to lay flat on your back, feet hip distance apart, hands by your side. You're going to take a nice breath in through your nose, exhale, bridge up and hold that bridge, and then exhale and then release. All right, so I want you to do that, working on your breath. Inhale to start, exhale, bridge up, hold it, and then come back down and relax. So we're going to repeat, say 8 to 12 reps of that, and then you may increase the number of sets that you do, but we're going to start pretty easy with that, okay? Second of all is a plank exercise. So a plank can be modified on the top of your thighs like this instead of on your knees. Instead of on your full body position. So I'm going to show you here. Come to your forearms. So you want a nice straight line from your head to your knees. Don't sag in the back. And time yourself. See how long you can hold it. All right? If you're strong enough to do it here, go for it. And work on the same thing. You want to work up to being able to hold that plank for at least a minute. All right? So work on doing a number of reps. Time yourself and try to beat how long you can hold it. And then do 2 or 3 more each time you practice. All right? And then we've got a side plank, which is really important because it really works your internal, external obliques. That's your waist. And that's important to keep our back healthy and strong. So on a side plank, make sure your elbow and your shoulder are in line with each other. You can modify like here, all right, on the thighs, or you can extend those legs straight out, which my legs are cut off in the camera, but you get the drift, all right, and hold. All right, so hold it as long as you can, time it, and then come down and rest. And then you want to make sure you repeat it on the other side. So if you're doing here, you can stack your feet like this, split stance, or drop a leg to make it a little easier as you work up to that full side plank. Awesome. All right, and then we have what we call bird dog. So on all fours, you want to make sure your back is in neutral spine. That means you're not arched or flexed. And you're going to reach out in opposition, lift and hold, keeping the belly in, and then tapping down. So you're getting a little extension and then release. So we're going to do 8 to 15 reps on each side. Make sure you do whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side, and then you may increase your number of sets of that exercise. Now another exercise similar to the bird dog is laying flat on your stomach here and arms in front, and lifting in opposition and then relaxing. And then switch sides and lift and hold. So I'm going to keep my abdominals engaged as I contract through my abs, and then lift the arm and leg and hold. Head is neutral, and then release. And then repeat on the other side. So I'll try to work up to holding that for 8 counts. Okay? That's a really good one. And then one more. If you can do that exercise and the hands and knee exercise, here's one on your stomach. And you may need to start with your arms at right angles. Extend and lift the legs and the arms together, pulling the abs in off the floor, and then relaxing down. And you can advance it to arms extended in front and hold, and then release. And you'd want to repeat those exercises 8 to 15 reps, all right? And I promise it's going to help your core and your low back. And then last is your flexibility, your hamstrings. You got to do a hamstring stretch. Don't skip it. So you can start with the bottom leg bent, top leg straight, and bring that leg in with a band or a towel. It's always nice. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And this is a little safer way to stretch your hamstrings on your back than other ways if you have some back issues. And then you can extend that bottom leg if you want. Make sure you don't hold your breath. Exhale as you bring the leg in. Hold it. Try not to bounce when you stretch, okay? That doesn't help. And then release. And then I'll repeat that for a number of times. And then I'll switch the other side. Wow! It already feels better. All right, you would be surprised if you just did a few of these things how much better your body will feel. All right, guys, let's stay healthy and strong. Keep our backs really healthy because we only have one, right? We got to be proactive. All right, see you soon. Bye.